back to Sir-Kenneth's English lessons. Today we're going to be talking about false friends in English and French language. Before we begin, please you know what to do. Hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more lessons from Sir-Kenneth. Alright, so before we get into the details, I would like us to define what a false friend is. Well, false friends are words in two different languages that look similar but have totally different meanings. Well, to better understand what a false friend actually is, I prepared a couple of examples for you. Example is money in English and monnaie in French. Well, monnaie simply means like it's change. Change, like when you get to a shop or a store to buy something and you have maybe a banknote and when you want to buy whatever you're buying, they need to give you back change. Like that's what monnaie means. Or it could also mean like change, like cash. Do you have enough cash like to board a taxi? Do you have enough change to board a taxi? Like uh, money in broken down. When you break down a banknote, 10,000 banknote to maybe 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, and 500 and coins and so on. That's what monnaie is actually, change. Whereas so don't interpret monnaie in French as money, because money in French is argent, whereas monnaie is change. Next example is button in English and bouton in French. Now, bouton in French, it doesn't always mean like a button of your shirt. It means bouton could also mean like pimple, like pimples on your face, like pimples. Yeah. So you should learn how to make the difference when they refer when bouton. You should learn how to make the difference between bouton as in pimples and bouton as in button of your dress. So it doesn't always mean button in English. Next example is ground and ground. Ground in English and ground in French. Okay, when you say in English, I'm going to Groundville. It means like you're going to like. It means like the ville you're going to, like the town you're going to is like it has like a wow like kind of point of view. Like when you look at it, you're like wow, like it's beautiful. Like when you say you're going to Grandville, you're going to a beautiful ville, a beautiful town. Whereas in French, grand does not necessarily mean beautiful. It could mean like it's just a big town. Like it could be big, it could be a trashy town, but at the same time it's big, so it's grand. So they don't always have the same meaning in both languages. Next example is bras in English and bras in French. Now bras in French is like your arm, mon bras, my arm. Whereas bra in English means like it's a women's undergarment, like your brassiere or breastwear. I don't know. Well, whatever. Well, it's women's undergarment. Like when you say bra in English, it's referring to like a brassiere. Whereas in French, it means your arm. So you shouldn't like take either one for the other. Next example is library in English and librairie in French. Now, library in English, we all know what a library is. It's like a place where there are books where you can go and rent books and read and so on. But in French, librairie is a bookshop. So you shouldn't librairie. You shouldn't mistake librairie for library, because library in French actually is bibliothèque. I know it's kind of tricky, but you should learn how to make the difference. So librairie in French doesn't mean library, so you shouldn't like confuse librairie for bibliothèque and librairie for library. Next example is abuse in English and abuser in French. Okay, now when in English you say abuse, you're more of like, it's talking about like, it's more of like an insult, like you're insulting someone. You abused me, she abused me, or whatever. But in French, when you say abuser, it's like taking advantage of someone. Like il a abusé d'elle, he took advantage of her. Like he took advantage, il a abusé de sa gentillesse. If you say il a abusé de sa gentillesse in French, in English it's going to translate as maybe he took advantage of her kindness. You won't say he abused her kindness. So you should learn how to make those kind of tricky differences. Our final example of the day is attend in English and attendre in French. Like in English, when you say attend, you're like talking about like attending to someone, like serving someone, like maybe in a hospital you attend to a patient, like you're listening to the patient like worry or yeah whatever reason is there. Whereas in French, when you tell someone like attendre or attends-moi, you're like telling the person to wait, like to wait, hold up, hold up. So attend and attendre or attend in French, it doesn't mean the same thing. So if you interpret either one as the other, it's like it's a false friend. Okay, so that was the package I had for you today. Thank you for always staying tuned to Sir-Kenneth. But before we leave, I have like a bonus lesson for you all. A brother called me the other day and asked me what is the difference between like can I and may I. Like when do you use can I and when do you use may I? Okay, and I decided I'll share the answer with the rest of you. So may I, you use may I when you're like, asking for permission to do something. Like, may I eat your food? May I use your phone? May I call you tomorrow morning? May I drive your car? And so on. Whereas you use can I when like you're asking whether you have the ability to do something. Okay, so that was the package I had for you today. Thank you for always staying tuned to Sir Kenneth. Hope to see you next week for another beautiful lesson. Stay blessed. Bye.